Hey everybody, welcome to Five Best Bets. I'm John Layfield. Well, we're on the right side of an ass whooping again yesterday. 4-1 yesterday, up 1.87 units. So a great day. We went back to our original format of Five Best Bets almost a week ago, 6 days ago. This is our seventh day, up right at 5 units for those 6 days. And not going to count it up yet because don't count the money before you leave the table, as they say. We want to have finished strong. Don't want to jinx ourselves. And I've got my Kansas City Monarch jersey on, replica jersey on. It's the Satchel Paige jersey because they didn't have the Jackie Robinson jersey, but Satchel was my favorite. And if you've never been to the Black Baseball Museum in Kansas City, you got to go. It is just fantastic. It's just incredible. Love going to that place. And today, of course, is the day, April 15th, 1947, that Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball. And so happy Jackie Robinson Day. So we'll start right off. By the way, please like and subscribe all the stuff that you do. Me and Mr. Gerald Brisco, Stories of Brisco and Bradshaw. This is our YouTube channel you're on, and we're just doing this for fun. Telling you what we're doing. We're not trying to sell you anything. We're not trying to tell you to bet games. We are betting all these, but we're not telling you to do it. Just have fun with the entertainment if you choose to watch. If you do, thank you. A lot of wind today in ballparks today. Pittsburgh wind blowing out 16 miles an hour. Kansas City, New York Yankees blowing out 17 miles an hour. It's like the pitch to Judge when the wind is blowing out the center field at 17 miles an hour. And the A's, Chicago White Sox blowing out at 12, and Houston, St. Louis blowing out toward right field about 10.7 miles an hour. We'll start right off with Cincinnati, where the wind is blowing out about 14. And you've got Lindolo on the mound against Castillo, Seattle Mariners. By the way, Arozarena for Seattle, 4 of 6 against Cincinnati pitcher with 2 home runs. If you want to look at some type of prop bet, but I'm going to take the Reds at plus 100. I just think the Reds. I think the pitching slightly is in their favor, and the bats are slightly in their favor. So plus 100. That's why it's even. Give me the Cincinnati Reds, and then the Phillies against San Francisco Giants. Giants are awesome this year, by the way, really good. Verlander. Unfortunately, looks like age may have caught up to him. Has struggled so far. Luzardo on the mound for Philadelphia. Luzardo, I think, has the pitching edge. Philadelphia has the batting edge. And unfortunately, Verlander looks like age is starting to show a little bit. Well, no, he's an old warrior, and I have a feeling he's going to pitch some real gems this year. But I think overall the trend is against him. We'll see. What a great career he's had, though. And he's still pitching. Minus 153, Philadelphia. Harper, by the way, is 6 of 12 against Verlander, and Flores is 5 of 11 against Luzardo, if you're looking at any type of props. And then the Dodgers against Colorado. I'm not sure Feltner and Knack, I'm not sure there's a huge difference here. Dodgers, though, with Freeman back, they just look loaded. They have not won a ton of games by 2 runs. Surprising. I went through all their wins today, and a lot of one-run wins, but I'm going with on the run line, LA Dodgers minus 142. And then the Rays behind Pepio, and Boston got Buehler. I think Pepio is a better pitcher. Buehler's had a lot of problems. Give me Tampa Bay Rays, Mr. Briscoe's team, by the way, at minus 125. And then Cleveland has got playing Philadelphia. There's a lot of push to the over in this. Cleveland, though, has averaged over 4 runs a game, right in the middle of the pack as far as averaging runs, but most of their games, that's about like 55 to 60%. I didn't do the exact average, but I went through all their games, are over 3.5 runs or 4 runs or better. And so give me Cleveland over 3.5 runs at minus 125 against Morton. Morton has given up 4, 5, and 4 runs. He's just having some issues. His fastball's dropped a little bit. Curveball spin rate's down. It's just, it looks like, again, age is starting to catch up with him a little bit. So those are your 5 best bets. I'll go over those, but I got a bunch more bets here, and we'll give those to you. But that's the Reds plus 100, Phillies minus 153, LA Dodgers on the run line minus 142, Rays minus 125, and Cleveland over 3.5 team total runs minus 125. Also, I like the Tigers with Flaherty on the mound against Milwaukee and Priester. Mets got McGill on the mound against Minnesota. That should be a huge pitching mismatch for the Mets. And they also have the better bats. Give me the Mets in that. Cubs got Imanaga, and San Diego has Vasquez. I don't see an advantage here. I know some guys are trying to want to take Cubs here, but it just doesn't seem an advantage to me. I might lean San Diego, but I wouldn't touch it. It's going to be a great matchup, by the way. That's the reason I mentioned it. And then Houston with Brown Lamont against St. Louis and Fetty. I think Houston has the advantage there. And then a prop bet that I'm taking is Springs from Oakland over 16 and a half outs. He should hit this. They love to leave him out there and going against a team and Chicago White Sox that just doesn't bat that well. So Springs should be over that total. And then we got four Nerfies or a Yerfie. So runs first inning. Detroit, Milwaukee. We already talked about that. No runs first inning. Seattle and the Reds, no runs first inning. Kansas City, New York, even with the wind blowing out, these pitchers don't give up runs in the first inning. So it's scary when you got that huge wind blowing out and Aaron Judge is at bat, but he doesn't have a good record against this Kansas City pitcher. So give me no runs first inning. And then Cleveland and Baltimore, give me a yes run first inning. So yes runs first inning. Cleveland, Baltimore, no runs. Detroit, Seattle, and Kansas City, those teams and their opponent. So one last time, go over five best bets just so it's easy to realize what it was. Cincinnati Reds plus 100, Philadelphia Phillies minus 153, LA Dodgers run line minus 142, the Rays minus 125, and Cleveland team total over 3.5. So I hope you have a great day and happy Jackie Robinson Day.